Category based filtering is most important part of every in our application. So in this video we will create this beautiful animated category based filtering mechanism in React Next.js. And you can see that here we have some button, and when we click the specific button, then specific category based data is filtered out or showing up on the browser. And between the item we are watching that here we have a good transition between them, and our selected category is active and it is marked, and our another categories or buttons are unmarked, and it is very beautiful. And now we will jump to our code base to create it easily from beginning, and it is very easy, and just 2 lines of functionality we can create it. So let's jump to our code base. Okay, now I have created a new Next.js app, and in the app directory I have created a separate route called filtering, and in the base.tsx I have just make our component as a client component. That is because we will use use state and framer motion, and it is only support on the client component. That's why I have used here use client directive, and I am using ShadCN UI for this button, and I am keeping all categories in an array which I will render, and this category item must be matched with this category. But you can also map with like dummy data dot map, and we are just mapping our categories. Here you can also use dummy data dot map, and you have just a single category and category dot category, then it will be just matched, or you can render it. And then you need just extra one, that you need all button add. So this filter category must have here. For this category we have 2 item, and for every single category we have just single item, and here every item has unique ID and unique title. And now, so this is our use state for when we click the button for every individual button, then it will be just select the category. So we are mapping the category, and here we have the single category, and when we click an specific category, then it will be just set on this category, and there we have the exact category what we have set from the button clicked. And after that, so active category is all, so initially the value is all, and then all the data will be fetched. And if the active category is not all, so then we will just filter out our every item has a category, and this category equals to and this category, and it will be just return a new array only based on this criteria condition. So only matched condition and matched item will be returned on here, and we will be found just our filtered item. So here we are using animate presence, and this is a simple styling. So just we are using Tailwind styling, and for animation we are using animate presence from framer motion. And if we have this filter data dot length equals to just greater than 0, then we are passing the data, and we are using framer motion for styling. So this is the default basic styling for transition between filtering. So how cool is that? So most of the time in your application need filtering and client side, or you need to fetch data from server side. So most of the time you need, so it is very important part for our application. React or Next.js or any type of application, and you can apply just same functionality. You can use this in any JavaScript or any programming language with their criteria and with their own syntax. So we're just filtering the filter data, we're just mapping filter data, and there we have this individual single item, and we're just mapping the single item in our just browser. And if we don't have the matched item, then we are just rendering no item found. But so just look at this, our technology field, technology category has two items, so this item and this item. So when user click, the active category is technology, then active category is technology and data.filter. So our item.category, where the match item.category equals to technology and our active category also technology, then it will fetch two items from our dummy data. Okay, just look at this, technology has two items, health one item, education one item, lifestyle, and just we have just one item, but we are just creating a individual item and that we don't have. Okay, now we don't need to create here, we'll just add an extra field called education business. Okay, so for business category, we don't have any matched category for this business category in our database or our dummy data, and that's why it will be just return. So here we have just data.length equals to 0, then it will be just render the title and this category. And if we don't have data, then we are just rendering no items found in this category. Just click, okay, no item found in category. So everything is dynamic and customizable, and it is very simple, but the code base is longer because we are using motion, framer motion. That's why it is just few lines of longer, but it is very easy. Just this is our dummy data, this is our key of our filtering, where we apply filtering in our data, in our dummy data or in our database, and we know which category we have, or we can just use this dummy data dot map. So here we are just mapping categories, but we can use this dummy data dot map, and we have just a single item, and single item dot category you can also use, but this is the separate logic is more customizable and beautiful and organized code. So this is our dummy data, this is our active category. When user click this button, it will select a specific category like technology or business, health. Then if the match category and this our item category will be matched, then only return this new array with this filter item, only filtered item will be returned. So this is very powerful and it is very easy. And for our animation, just 4 lines 4 lines of animation or 5 lines of animation, we are creating a good animation on our browser, on our application, on filtering. So thank you.